Hello, everyone. It's time for Vanished Chicagoland Stories, the podcast. I'm your host, Pete Costanis. This is episode 416, season 17. Today's date is March 11, 2025, and welcome to the show. On today's program, I'm going to talk about this is something that a lot of people loved and hated when it was on the market in Chicago, and it's Canfield's Diet Chocolate Fudge Soda. I will talk about when was it introduced, and my memories of drinking this beautiful concoction. Oh boy. I'll get to that in a moment. Also, I will read off a menu from a restaurant that I remember while I was growing up in the Ashburn neighborhood of Chicago. It was called Aylward's. I think that's how you pronounce it. So I'll double check. Because, it's Aylward's Roundup, the restaurant. And that was located at 77th Street and South Kedzie Avenue. Okay. So, right now the program will go into a commercial break. And this program is brought to you by peppermint-flavored Listermint mouthwash. That's a mouthful. And this commercial is from 1987. Okay. So sit back and relax, and I'll be right back with the show, folks. Thank you.
Look out now. Here she comes. Wild blue woman, so wild about you. Wild blue woman, wicked, so wild about you.
What keeps your breath fresh longer than any other leading mouthwash? New Blue Peppermint Listermint mouthwash with staying power.
Wild blue woman.
Okay, everyone, I am back. I hope you enjoyed the commercial for peppermint-flavored Listermint mouthwash. Listermint came out like about 1979, around there, or 1980, because regular Listerine doesn't taste good at all, still doesn't. And so they introduced this product to make the mouthwash more flavorful, and it came out in mint and also cinnamon. That was in 1980, and that lasted through the 80s, maybe the early 90s, I'm not sure. But I remember seeing this advertised on television a lot during prime time. And they discontinued the product, and now Listermint makes a lot of flavors. They make cool mint, cinnamon, so it's a little better, thank goodness. But, that stuff is strong, and it really kills germs. So it's a good mouthwash. It's a very good product. Okay. All right. At the beginning of the program, I mentioned I'm going to talk about my memories of Canfield's Diet Chocolate Fudge Soda, and I'll read off a menu, from Aylward's Roundup restaurant that was located on the southwest side of Chicago. Before I get started, let me give you a quick health update. So I've had my operation last Wednesday. Everything went fine. I'm still recovering, but each day I'm getting better. For the past 2 days, I've been going out for a walk just for a little bit, just get some sun, and just walk around a bit. I might do that today, maybe. But, the weather's getting warmer. And like I said before, I'm improving. So it's going to take time to heal, get back to the regular routine. My next chemotherapy is 1 week from today, March 18th. This will be my 5th one. Hopefully, there will be some improvement of getting rid of the cancer that's spread it a little bit. That's what my oncologist said, so we'll see. So I probably won't see results maybe after the 5th or 6th, something like that. I don't know. We have to wait. Okay. All right, so let's get started. We're going to talk about Canfield's Diet Chocolate Fudge. Oh, boy. When I posted this yesterday, I had a funny feeling, what I said on the post is either you loved it or you hate it. Boy, was I right. And a lot of people loved it, and a lot of people detested it. And it is so enjoyable reading these comments from people saying, "Oh, this is the best drink I ever had. I used this when I dieted. My parents drank it. My grandmother did." And the others said, "Oh, this tasted like crap, and it's awful. It shouldn't have been on the market. It just plain nasty." Yeah, so I'm going to talk about the history of this product, and then I'll talk about my memories of this. So Canfield's Diet Chocolate Fudge Soda, they did make a chocolate fudge soda, regular. Yeah, I know that for sure, but I never drank that, just the diet. So it was invented by the A.J. Canfield Company. They had like their headquarters, I think it was like 89th Street by the Dan Ryan on the south side. I think it was. They had a distribution center. I think they moved later on to Elgin, but I could be wrong. So other flavors they had was Diet Cherry Chocolate Fudge and Diet Peanut Chocolate Fudge. The cherry one I tried. It wasn't bad. Peanut one? No, I never tried that. Okay. And according to the history of this product, A.J. Canfield was a regular dieter and a chocolate lover. He loved chocolate. And the idea was that he brought a 2-pound box of fudge to the chief chemist. His name was Mandy Webster. And then they created a saccharin-sweetened chemical created concoction, artificial flavor. I think they got rid of the saccharin. And it did very well. Not in the beginning. So it was slowly and surely it would become one of the most popular flavors of Canfield's, of the soda. The other ones were ginger ale. There was honeybee and a banana. There was a regular cola, fruit punch, 50-50. 50-50 was still one of the best. So in 1984, they reintroduced it, but this time with not saccharin, but aspartame. From what I heard, aspartame is not that good. I understand that. So this is how it became very successful. There was a reporter for the Chicago Tribune. His name was Bob Green. He wrote a column. I read this column when it was published. And he reviewed the product. One day he did that, and he said it tasted like a calorie-free hot fudge sundae, which meant that he loved it. And so sales were, all right. And it became highly successful overnight by that article written by Bob Green. Okay. And so by 1985, it became so popular, and then more than 200 million cans were sold at that time. This was 1985. And let's see. So in 1987, they introduced the Diet Cherry Chocolate Fudge, which I've had that. And then it came, and another one was Diet Peanut Chocolate Fudge. I wish I tried that. I probably won't like it. And so in the mid-90s, Canfield was sold to another company. And then the plant, which was located in Elgin, Illinois, it closed, like about 1996. And I think that's when Canfield's started to phase out. It went away. The other companies still produced Canfield products, but you rarely see them now. I haven't seen them. No, they continue that. But I have a feeling the flavor changed a lot. The Diet Chocolate Fudge, diet drink. It probably has. So Bob Green, the columnist of the Chicago Tribune, he was responsible for making this product mainstream. And I've had now my memories of this product. I used to, like, during the 80s. I used to buy that. I think my mom did. She bought it at, like for example, Jewel, Dominic's, uh, any local store that was Colony Foods, like that. I used to buy them by either the bottle or the can. Mostly it was the cans. I don't remember seeing them bottles. And I liked it. I really did. It was very good. I drank 2 a day, but not every day, So I had it. So I treated it as a treat. Some people claim that it had an aftertaste. It probably did. And just they pour it on ice cream, which they did do that. I never did that. No. No. I never did that. So, but people are still talking about this infamous product. That's how I describe it. It's divided. Like I said before, people loved it, people hated it. I'm still reading the comments. The people are still commenting on my Van Chicagoland page, which I forgot to mention. This morning, I had 2 Facebook pages. One is Van Chicagoland. The other one is Van Chicagoland - my name, Pete Costanas. Now, I've been working with Meta Support. I'm trying to get verified, Meta verified with Van Chicagoland. I've had a tough time with this, but I lost access to the page. But then I got it back about last week, so thank God. Now, the one that has Van Chicagoland and my name, which is Meta Verified, it's gone. So there's only one, just one, and it's the original one. I'm still applying to get Meta Verified, but I'm on the wait list. It's going to take a time, so who knows when it'll be. I hope it's soon. So if I get Meta Verified, that means I will earn money from the page, because I have right now 82,000 followers. That's from the reason was it merged with the other page. So that's good news. Okay. So I guess that's it for Diet Chocolate Fudge. I wish I tried the regular one. I really did. It probably was more sweeter, more tastier, but you still find cans online, old like that. Because I did a video a long time ago on YouTube about showing most of the cans from Canfields. You can check it out. You can type in Canfield's soda. It'll be right there. Okay, so that's good. All right, right now I'm going to take a quick break, and then when I come back, I'm going to talk about Aylward's. I think that's how you pronounce it. Roundup restaurant that was located on the southwest side of Chicago, and I'm going to read them. Like I said, I'm going to read a menu off of that. So sit back and relax, and I'll be right back with the show, folks. Thank you. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I hope you enjoyed. No, not enjoyed. I keep saying that. It's. I'm glad. I'm just back from my break. Excuse me. Oh, but it's been a rough morning. Anyway, now we're going to talk about Aylward's Roundup restaurant. When I was growing up in the Ashburn neighborhood in the 70s, mostly the 70s, early 80s, a lot of people talked about this place in my neighborhood. And when I went to Bogan High School in the late 70s, I knew a lot of classmates that lived nearby and they worked there. And they said they liked the place. It was a good place, to get started, to go into the job market, doing part-time work. And, to tell you the truth, I have never eaten there. I wish I had. I wish I did, but I lost that opportunity. So I'll give you a brief history about this place, and then I'm going to read the menu off. Okay? So all I know is this opened in the 1950s, maybe late 50s, like that. The area was still new, it was open. The owner of the place, his name was Jack Aylward. And I believe his, let's see. So his son, I believe his name is Dennis, and he managed the place. And it was kind of a Western themed restaurant. And from what I understand from some people, all the food was excellent. They had a great menu. They had homemade soups. They had a relish trays, a salad of your choice, steaks, hamburgers, you name it, they had it there. They also had a dinner menu as well. And they had their own full-time butcher there. That's great. That's wonderful. Let's see. They opened another one. Let me get the address on that real quick. Here we go. They opened a second location. I'm not sure what suburb this is. I think it's 27 West 103 North Avenue, and it's about 5 miles west of Route 53. So I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe it's Lombard or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so I don't know when they opened that. I'm not sure. Probably in the mid 1970s they did that. Okay. Let's see what's else here. Okay, so I'm going to read a menu off right now. One thing, they had a lounge. It's called the Longhorn Lounge over there, and they always had entertainment. They had like a lounge singer entertain, like probably at night, I would think. Okay, so right now I'm going to read the menu off, and let's take a look. Here we go. So the front cover of the menu, I don't know how old this menu is, and the phone number was Grover Hill 6-121620. The location was 7701 South Kedzie Avenue. Okay. All right, just a moment, please, and I'll get the menu right up. I'm having a little time. I'm having a little trouble. I'm sorry. Okay. While I'm doing this, I'll talk. Okay, here we go. There. Here we are. Okay. Excuse me. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here's the dinner menu. They had chicken. I don't know what kind of chicken they had. Barbecue ribs. They had a ranch platter. I'm not sure what that was. They had here's something called a steak sizzler. They had turkey, spaghetti with meatballs, or meat sauce, or Italian sauces. You had a choice. They had seafood. They had perch, shrimp, a hot beef sandwich, chopped tenderloin, and a turkey club sandwich. They also they had carry out as well, like their own salad dressing, soup, chili, and like that. All right, so here we go. Sandwiches, they had a beef burger, cheddar burger, Canadian bacon, hickory smoked ham, minute steak, red hot. I'm not sure what that is. Barbecue beef, Italian sausage, pork chop, ham and melted cheese, grilled cheese, BLT on toast, and kosher corned beef. Okay. Also, they had the all pure beef burger, and it was like with onions, lettuce, tomato, and relish, and it was like on a toasted bun, and it was called Aylward's 5x5, like that. And they had something called the sandwich meal sensation, 5 ounces of freshly ground beef on a toasted bun with slice of tomato, lettuce, and a large sweet Bermuda onion, and also special tartar sauce. Or you want cheddar cheese if you want that, or it includes fries, salad, and with cheese. And so that's it. Now, here's the best part. Here's my favorite part. Is the desserts, and it's under the menu. It's called Fabulous Fountain Fancies. They had pie a la mode, strawberry shortcake. They had malts and shakes, any flavor you want, maybe chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. They had banana splits. It came in three items under banana splits. Old fashioned with 3 flavors, any flavors you choose. They had deluxe. There was a deluxe that, the banana split cost 60 cents at the time. So the deluxe hot fudge cost an extra nickel. So there's a fresh strawberry. So You can add either deluxe hot fudge or fresh strawberries on your banana split. Also, Sundays they had chocolate banana, chocolate marshmallow, hot fudge, fresh strawberry, butterscotch, pineapple nut, also chocolate, cherry, or pineapple. Okay. Now, the sodas they had, for example, served with whipped cream, chocolate soda, strawberry, black cow, green river, banana, vanilla, and pineapple, cherry, lemon, and orange. Okay. Also, the Aylward special, it was hot fudge with cherry flavors, whipped cream, banana topping, 2 sundaes in one, and it cost 50 cents at the time. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's see what else. So that's basically it about the place. Aylward's, I don't know when it closed. Maybe in the maybe I said this before. Maybe in the early 80s. I don't know exactly. And like I said before, I regretted not going there, to dine, because I've heard from a lot of people at the time. The food was excellent. The service was top notch, and it was a good location. I wish I had applied to as a busboy when I was in high school, but I didn't. So I had a part-time job, but I worked at Mr. Steer on 6030 Kedzie. I said that I did that on another podcast. I explained that about my experiences with that. Oh boy. Okay. So I guess that's it for today. So I'll do a recap what I've talked about. This is a very short podcast, which is fine. All right. So here's my recap. I talked about the Canfield's Diet Chocolate Fudge Soda. Also talk about Aylward's Roundup restaurant that was located at 7701 South Kedzie Avenue in the Ashburn neighborhood in Chicago. And they also had another location at, let's see, I keep forgetting. Here it is. The other location was at 27 West 103 North Avenue, and it was 5 miles west of Route 53. Okay, this podcast will be published later on today, and you can find them wherever podcasts are available: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Breaker, Overcast, iHeartRadio. You can listen to CarPlay if you have CarPlay in your car. I don't know how mine's having a little trouble, so I think you have to buy an adapter, and you can listen to Spotify and one of those apps. So if you have these apps on your phone or your tablet, maybe your desktop, tap on them, tap follow. You'll receive a notification of the latest episode from Van Chicagoland Stories, the podcast. Also, you can listen to previous episodes if you like. Also, it'll be on my blog, www.vanchicagoland.blog. And you can click on the link. It'll take you right there to Spotify. You can listen to previous episodes if you like. And it's also be on my YouTube channel. And again, people ask me, where do I find your podcast? I want to listen to your podcast. You can listen on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. It is Van Chicagoland Stories. And you can type in my name in the search engine, Picasso. You will find it. The icon has Garfield Goose's castle. And so just listen anywhere. So go on to YouTube, tap subscribe. It is absolutely free. You can listen to the latest podcast. You will receive a notification. You can listen to previous ones if you like. They're all there. Also be shared on my social media accounts: Facebook, X, LinkedIn, Reddit, Threads, Blue Sky, Instagram, and TikTok. So you can copy the link and it'll take you right there. Okay. So that's it for Van Chicagoland Stories, the podcast. Thank you for joining me. I had a wonderful time. Today is not a bad day. It's sunny, a little cooler. Will I be doing another podcast Saturday? I don't think so. I have plans. So maybe Sunday. We'll see about that. All right. So I'll repeat it again. This is Pico Science, your host for Van Chicagoland Stories. Thank you for listening. So here's Bye Bye for me, and here's a little traveling music from our famous favorite person in the whole wide world, Ray Rayner, saying bye, bye, bye. Take care, everyone, and so long.
We have to go. Bye, bye, bye.